What's up, guys? God damn it. I always forget to do this before I start the video. That's so fucking rude and unprofessional. Hold on, let me just take the... Yes, I'm smoking weed. Yes, I don't give a fuck about smoking pot on camera. Call the fucking cops. Plus, dude, like, if I go to Cambodia in jail, that's just another fucking story to tell. Dude, not giving a fuck is the best thing ever. It just frees you. It just frees you of all stress. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's so awesome. Anyways, I digress. I got a guy. This guy, he goes by Jay Bourne, like Jason Bourne, I guess, like Bourne Identity. Anyways, he asked me a question. He sent me an email, and he basically just cause what did he say here? Fuck it, I'll just read it. Fuck it. He said, "What's up, No Joke? Hey, man, I know you hate long emails. Yes, I do, so why'd you send me a long email, Jay? I wanted to say I've watched your videos for a while now, and I really enjoy your honesty and sense of humor. Thanks, man. Your latest videos on your sexuality and affinity towards the transgendered was interesting. Dude, you mentioned that your sexuality is a mystery and somewhat confusing. I'm pretty sure I can pinpoint the exact reason it's so confusing for you. If you answer one question's honestly, I don't know if that was a typo or what, I can possibly clear up the mystery for you. That's the question. Do you masturbate to porn frequently, and have you done so for years? If you answer me honestly, which I have no doubt you will, that's true, I think I can give you some advice on your sexuality that may or may not be useful to you." So I said, yeah, go ahead. And he said, thanks for the reply, man. God damn it, come on, man. You're gonna fuck up my fucking video, dude. Shit. Damn it. Dude, really? Sorry, guys. Fuck you. I hesitated to email you because I really wanted to keep my identity topic private, dude, whatever. I know you don't give a fuck about that, ha ha ha, but no worries. Just watching your videos, I can almost 100% tell you why your sexuality is so confusing. Now, I don't agree with all of this, but he does. But Jay, you do bring up some interesting points, and I'm going to get to that here in a minute. So he said, I think, blah, 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 blah. No, he asked me for like 5 questions. So number 1, did you find it difficult to maintain an erection with most sexual partners? No, I did not. It's happened from time to time, but like occasionally, sometimes I might lose it. I might have like a half erection, but that's just because I'm not into it all the time. But typically, I don't have a problem staying hard. I'm not gonna lie. I have had some issues before where I just can't get a fully, and it sucks, man. It fucking sucks. And a lot of times it's because maybe I'm overthinking it and I'm like too excited, and I just get, I think myself into a flaccid dick. I don't know. Did you find it almost impossible to come while having sex? I have had sex where I was still going for like 30 minutes, and I was just like, dude, fuck it. I've had girls, like I make them come like a few times, and guys too. I make them come too, and they'll just be like, "Okay, are you done yet?" And it's like hard for me to come sometimes because I'm thinking about things, but I'm gonna get to that. And Jay, this is a very good point. I actually been wanting to talk about this for a while. Do you need to finish yourself to come? In other words, pull out and jerk off to come? No, I've never had to do that. No. Did your porn taste escalate over time to more deviant genres? I mean, yeah, definitely deviant, but doesn't everybody? Now, deviant, I mean, porn, like all porn is kind of deviant, right? Like I used to, like, for example, when I first watched porn, I used to just watch women, like, playing with their pussy. But then when I realized that cock turned me on more, then I like to watch, guys play with their dicks or whatever. I like to watch, she-males, doing shit like that. I like to watch, just all that type of stuff. I like to watch cum shots and stuff like that. Like, that's the kind of porn I like to watch. So I guess deviant, but deviant like rape and like raping porn and stuff like that, or like anal gaping, like fisting. Nah, not really. But my favorite porn is I like to watch, I guess, she-male porn. I like to watch she-males like fucking. I like to watch them cum. Just pictures. I just like to look at pictures and just jerk off to that. Would you say that you experience some form of erectile dysfunction and can't explain why? Yes, sometimes I've lost my boner and it's frustrating and I don't know why. And usually my partner isn't as upset as I am. Like as a man, it's a huge shot to your ego when you can't get it up, man. Like any guy watching this video who fucks, who uses their dick to fuck and not their ass, like you guys know what it feels like. And he says, you most likely have three things happening, bro, and they are a simple fix. It's not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but the solution itself is simple. I know because I did it. Depending on what your answers are to the above questions, I'd love to give you some advice that could finally solve this issue for you. It's nothing weird or peachy, man, but I swear, but I want to hear your answers, blah, 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 blah. So he sent me some videos, and I didn't watch them all yet, but there is one thing that I see here, and it's called porn-induced erectile dysfunction and morphing sexual taste. And I think you've got a great point, because there's been so many times where where like I'm fucking just, like it doesn't matter who, hello, hi, hello, they're staring at me. Dude, like sometimes when people stare at me, I just want to show them my ass. I just want to fucking moon them with my fucking pale white ass. But anyways, I've had porn-induced erectile dysfunction, or like delayed ejaculation, like he says, and it's a great point, because there's been stretches of my life, like I've had dry spells that have lasted for like literally like 2 years plus. So naturally, I didn't fuck anybody, and when I did jerk off, 9 times out of 10 it was the porn. So what do you think that does to a guy's head? So you jerk off to porn, you jerk off to an image or a video, something that's not real. You can't. Like the only thing you can do is see and hear. You can't taste, touch, smell. You can't feel the energy of the person, and then your body and your mind becomes programmed to come to that. That's kind of like my theory. Like your sexual function, I guess, is like it's only stimulated by an image or by porn now, or by like a video. And then when you have the real thing, like when you have a real partner, like a real human, your body is like, well, I want the porn. Like I don't want this person, I want the porn. And I know that even when I was in a relationship, I think I masturbated to porn more than I had sex with my actual ex-girlfriend. And almost every time we fucked, I thought about a porn. Like I'd imagine that she was doing something to me that I saw a girl doing to a guy in a porn. And it's not because I wasn't attracted to her. It's not because I didn't love her. Like I loved her, and I didn't want to cheat on her or anything, but it's like, to get me to that point, I had to think about a porn I saw or an image that, because my brain, because before I met my ex-fiance, by the way, I hadn't had sex for over 2 years, mind you, and it was mostly porn I watched. So my body was programmed to come to porn, and I still have that issue. I was hooking up with this guy I met on Grindr a few weeks ago, and he's nice and all, and he's got a great body, and he's cute and all, and he's not really my type, he's too young, but like I was fucking him, and every time I fucked him, like I had to think about porn I saw, and it's fucked up. Like it shouldn't be that way. And like anybody I've had sex with will probably tell you that it takes me a while to come, and I think it's because I have a problem watching porn. I'm not gonna lie, like I jerk off to porn a lot. I haven't in a few days, but I was going to today, in fact, and I think that what happens is when you jerk off to porn a lot, not only does your mind and body become accustomed, and basically you're teaching yourself to, or like training yourself rather, to only be able to get off sexually through porn, which is not healthy for a relationship. But I also find that when you do it a lot, when you jerk off a lot, you get what's called numb dick. And numb dick is when you jerk off a lot, and typically when you jerk off, you put a pretty tight squeeze on your dick, and it's tighter than any pussy or asshole or mouth would ever be. And I've gotten to the point now that if I jerk off more than, and I'm talking like right, like present time, like if I jerk off more than like for the second time, god damn it, let me start over. If I jerk off once, if I go longer than like 10 or 15 minutes in the session, I get to the point where I literally can't feel the head of my cock. Like it feels numb. And I'm at that point now because I've jerked off to porn so much, I've actually fucked up my life a little bit, like sexually. So I think what I need to do, and this is advice to other guys too, and you guys know I don't give a fuck about talking about personal shit. I'm trying to help you guys, man. I think that porn is bad, and I think that porn. Okay, I think porn is just almost like anything, just even like this, right? I think it's like food. I think it's like a drug. I think it's something that can be enjoyed healthily, but I also think that that if you indulge in it, then it can fuck your life up. And I think that you can even go through withdrawal, man. Like, if you're the type of person who watches porn and you have sex with a real person and you can't come because it's not porn, you've got a problem. You've got a problem. And I have that problem. I'm not saying I can't come when I have sex, because I can, but it usually takes me way longer than it should. And anybody watching, now I'm by no means hung. I'm not hung, but I don't have a small dick by any means. I've got a pretty nice size cock, and it's not something that you want to be rammed with for more than 30 minutes, I'd imagine. So anything longer than 20 to 30 minutes, I'd imagine, is a pretty long time, and sometimes it takes me that long to come, depending on the position and depending on the person too. So I'm just being straight up, man. So, but I still consider I'm definitely not straight. I mean, I always think about trans women. I always imagine cock. I mean, like, that's what turns me on. So yeah, man. But I do believe that I have porn induced. Because it's not always the case. Because dude, when I fuck now, like I don't fuck much, but when I do, like, my dick is as hard as a rock. But there have been times, not so much with the erection, but with the coming thing. By the way, Mom, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry. It takes me a while to come because I'll be fantasizing about a porn I watched, and rather than, but I also found that when I'm thinking about my partner and about how much I care for my partner and how attracted I am to them, then I come a lot faster. So that's what I need to work on, and I gotta stop jerking off to porn. And when you jerk off multiple times a day, guys, especially when you squeeze it real tight, you do get numb dick. So when you do have real sex, it's not as sensitive. So that like that's a real thing. Like my dick is probably not as sensitive as it would be if I hadn't jerked off 3 times a day for like the last month, and I'm serious too. So I do have a pretty high sex drive, but I'm not really into fucking prostitutes, and I'm not into going out to bars, and honestly, I'm just not into the hassle. So it would just be so great, man, to just meet somebody nice, to just have as a great friend I could travel with, cook with them, train with them, like work out, go on long walks, have romantic moments, enjoy times together, and have good sex. And that's just my dream, you know. I miss things like that. Like, I wish, you know, like I had a partner that we, you know, like preferably a trans woman. We, you know, we can cook together, go on walks, watch, you know, just fucking be best friends and just have amazing sex. And that's what I want, man. I don't want some fucking porno chick. I want a natural, beautiful trans woman. And that's basically my dream. And somebody that's intellectually stimulating, that's open to psychedelics, that's open to the arts, that's somebody that's artistic but humorous as well, but also somebody who's active and likes to be fit. Anyways, I'm kind of getting off topic, but Jay, man, seriously appreciate the email. I hope I could help some guys. Stop watching so much porn. Stop jacking off so much. And if you do, dry bone it, because when you dry bone it, you typically don't squeeze as hard. When you use lube in jerk off, like KY jelly lube, I tend to find that I squeeze the head a lot harder, and therefore I get the numb dick. So if you dry bone it, or just don't squeeze as hard, you won't get the numb dick. And I'd say that any more than once or twice a day is probably too much. It's excessive, because you're just going to lose sensitivity. And guys, if you watch a lot of porn, understand that it's an addiction, and it will fuck up your real sex life. And there's nothing more depressing than not being able to get it up when you want to have sex with somebody that you're actually into. And when they're into you too, it's a huge disappointment to them. And it's happened to me before. Not a lot, but it has happened a few times, and it's a shitty feeling, guys. So like I said, stop jacking off so much. Stop giving fucks about everything, by the way. It makes your life way better. And lay off the porn, guys. And shout out to all my fans, shout out to all my haters. You guys keep me going. All my social media contacts will be in the description box below. Peace!